Imagine the heartbreak of fans worldwide, a gripping Star Wars sequel featuring Adam Driver as the complex anti-hero Ben Solo, now canceled forever. And it's all because Disney's top brass couldn't wrap their heads around how his character might still be breathing. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this decision a missed opportunity, or a wise call to honor the original trilogy's dramatic conclusion? Let's dive into the fascinating story behind this scrapped project, unpacking the details that have Star Wars enthusiasts buzzing. And this is the part most people miss. The behind-the-scenes drama that reveals just how much creative vision clashed with corporate strategy. Adam Driver, the acclaimed actor best known for his intense roles in films like Marriage Story and House of Gucci, recently opened up about a Star Wars sequel idea that fizzled out despite initial enthusiasm from Lucasfilm. As Ben Solo, the troubled son of Han Solo and Leia Organa, and grandson of the legendary Anakin Skywalker, better remembered as Darth Vader, Driver's character evolved from a conflicted youth into the menacing villain Kylo Ren. For beginners exploring the Star Wars universe, think of Ben Solo as a tragic figure torn between the light and dark sides of the Force, whose journey in the sequel trilogy explored themes of redemption and family legacy. Driver, who brought this depth to life in blockbusters like 2015's The Force Awakens and 2017's The Last Jedi, shared these insights during a candid interview with the Associated Press, highlighting his passion for the role. "I've always had a soft spot for returning to the Star Wars galaxy," Driver explained with enthusiasm. "Since 2021, I'd been chatting about it with Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm at the time. I was clear. Pair me with an outstanding director and a compelling narrative, and I'd jump right in. I adored portraying that character." The Megalopolis star then collaborated with the innovative filmmaker Steven Soderbergh, known for cerebral hits like Traffic and Erin Brockovich, to flesh out the concept. Together with producer Rebecca Blunt, they envisioned a story set after the events of 2019's The Rise of Skywalker, where Driver also starred. This potential film, provisionally dubbed The Hunt for Ben Solo, promised to delve deeper into the character's aftermath, offering fans a chance to explore what comes next in a galaxy far, far away. They enlisted the talented screenwriter Scott Z. Burns, whose credits include the political thriller The Bourne Ultimatum, to craft the screenplay. Driver raved about it, calling it one of the most incredible scripts I've ever encountered. Once polished, the team presented it to Lucasfilm, who were fully supportive. "They embraced the vision wholeheartedly," Driver recalled. "They grasped our perspective and the reasons behind our approach. It seemed like smooth sailing, with all the key elements aligning for what could have been an exciting addition to the franchise." But here's the twist that sparked debate among fans and industry insiders. Not everyone at Disney was on board. Driver revealed that after gaining Lucasfilm's approval, they took the project to Disney executives Bob Iger and Alan Bergman for the final green light. Unfortunately, the response was a firm no. "They couldn't see a way for Ben Solo to be alive," Driver said, pointing out that Kylo Ren undergoes a powerful redemption arc throughout the trilogy, culminating in his sacrificial death at the end of The Rise of Skywalker. For those new to the lore, a redemption arc means a character's journey from villainy back toward goodness, often through heroism or sacrifice. It's a staple in storytelling that adds emotional depth. Like how Darth Vader redeems himself in Return of the Jedi. Driver added that while the idea felt incredibly promising, it's now officially off the table, allowing him to share the tale openly. Soderbergh echoed this sentiment in a statement to the Associated Press. "I thoroughly enjoyed imagining this film in my mind. It's a shame the audience won't get to experience it." When The Hollywood Reporter sought comment from Lucasfilm, they chose not to respond, leaving the full story in the hands of those involved. This rejection raises eyebrows and invites controversy. Did Disney prioritize strict adherence to the trilogy's ending over creative possibilities that could have breathed new life into the saga? Some argue that revisiting a deceased character risks undermining the emotional impact of their sacrifice, while others contend it could have offered fresh interpretations of the Force and legacy themes. perhaps even exploring alternate timelines or survival twists, as seen in other sci-fi franchises like Star Trek. And this is the part most people miss: how such decisions shape the future of beloved franchises, potentially alienating fans craving more depth from characters like Kylo Ren. What do you think, fellow Star Wars aficionados? Should Disney have given this sequel the go-ahead even if it meant bending the rules of the original story? Or was respecting the character's final moments the right move to preserve the trilogy's integrity? Do you believe Adam Driver's vision could have redefined villain redemption in pop culture? Share your opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own wild theories about untapped Star Wars potential.